guys, taking our rights back again. So today we're down in the Met. We're down in Hornchurch Metropolitan. Now I've just seen two guys round here taking a smoke. So let's see what happens as we turn this corner. What's this? Hello. Watch. Hi guys. Hiya. He's okay? I said, oh. Is that for you? Yes. Oh, all right.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Not good for you, you know.
Well, apparently not, but it keeps me alive.
Oh.
Keeps me sharp.
You might think it's keeping you alive, but actually I'd say it's
probably doing something.
not good for you, that, you know, mate. I'd saying that the Coca-Cola's no good for you neither.
Well, nothing. I don't think any fizzy drinks now, is there?
So, visitors. Report and
I think
signing.
the front door, I don't know whether it was going to be in there.
Right.
It's just at the end of the building that way.
Okay.
You saw it's got like a yellow telephone box thing in there.
Yeah.
That sort of thing, so I don't know whether it's...
Alright. I'll just go with this guy then. Can I come with you?
No.
Oh, well, I'm going to fly my drone over then.
This is, I think that's where, like, all the locker rooms
I thought he might give us a little tour, so I'm just going to check my app, make sure there's no FTRs in the area, and if there's no FTRs, I'm going to fly my drone. I'm just got. See, I'm a
blogger or whatever. It's
not a blogger, no. I'm I do photography. Not professional.
Aerial photography.
Yeah, I like to do. Well, I like to do aerial as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hopefully, we'll check the app.
Yeah, man.
And
if you can fly it, then fly it.
Yeah. Are you a police officer?
I am. Yeah.
So you don't mind?
If you check your app and see if there's any FTRs or whatever.
Do you know about FTRs and CTRs?
Well, no, I'll be honest with you, no, I don't. But if there's a fly-in zone or if it's a restricted area.
Oh, look at that.
But if there isn't, then it's not a lot that can be done.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. As you can see, look at that. Good to go.
Yeah, when you're showing me an app, but and then
yeah. So what I might do is I might have a little potter about, and then wait for this rain to die down.
And the cold.
Yeah. So what? Are you a detective?
No, uniform.
Uniform.
Yeah.
Oh, so how long have you been in the job then?
26 years.
26 years.
January. Yeah.
In the Met.
Yeah.
And how's that changed then? How's the job changed in them 26 years?
It's like any job, isn't it? It does change. You know, you've got sort of funding issues, you've got sort of
for the West
issues. It's like anything, it's like the NHS. Things change, don't they?
So there, just listen. Yeah, it sounds as though it's changed for the West. I'd say. Just listen to your comments.
For the worst. I mean, there are good things that have come in and
like
technology.
Better, what, like EMPR?
Police stations for the public.
What do you think that's good?
It's good and bad, isn't it? I mean, it saves money, and then you put money back into the job, and then you get new technologies, new equipment, that sort of stuff. And then for the public, I guess the direct access to the police officer is less, isn't it?
Didn't you?
But then a lot of that then is all online, so you don't need to come.
But
to
what
the
about
station.
the older people? You know, that don't know how to use online, and you know.
This is it, isn't it? This is the battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you've got to battle with that.
You just mentioned there. I'm sure you said the yellow phone.
Yeah.
So
whether
now
that's connected or not, I don't know.
What? And it might not even be connected neither.
I've never used it, but I don't know.
So what I call that the yellow phone disconnection. Do you know what I mean by that? Is so it feels as though the public and the police. I mean, you'll know yourself anyway. There's a bridge between the public and the police. That you know that could do with getting building that bridge. You know, but then when there's closing police stations down, like you've just said there, sir, you know, we feel disconnected from you.
Well, that is it, isn't it? I mean, it's a difficult balance, isn't it, between serving the public, saving money, putting money back into the jobs. You've got better technology, better access, better connectivity with the public.
But
like you say, the older members of the public might not have the internet.
Exactly. And what's more important, money or life?
Well, this is the question, isn't it? This is the question.
Some people think money, don't they? Them up there, them big wigs. You know.
This is true.
You know, and we're taking.
But
we're
Craig,
taking.
I've got to pop back in.
Okay. Isn't there any chance of a little tour?
I can't let you in. It's got to be an organised thing. So I've got to go through the various sort of bosses and stuff like that. I can't let you.
Do you know?
In.
Because at the moment, sorry, what's your name? I'm Darren. John. At the moment, we've got to build with me and you. Like, could build a bridge.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm here today is, I'll tell you the truth, is I seen somebody online came here the other day, was stood in the same kind of area, done what you've just seen me do, look through that window, and he got pulled over and searched under section 43. Tried to lie to him and say, right, now we're searching you under section 43, we want your name. And,
right.
and that kind of thing, though, right, unfortunately, that kind of thing widens that gap.
But can you see...
Well, not really, because...
Can you see how people might think that you were there for wrongdoing? I'm not saying you are,
yeah, no, and I get that.
How you might...
I totally get that.
It's our responsibility to sort of...
I totally get that,
building,
I know, and I totally get that. And what it is, though, I get what you're saying. However, we can't misuse and abuse legislation on failings.
Well, no, this is it, because it does disconnect the public, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
if people engage, have a conversation...
But he did engage. He didn't. It wasn't long ago. It was only, I think, a week ago. Have you heard about the situation? I'm not asking. I don't want you to comment on that situation.
No, I don't
But
know.
yeah, you know, and he did engage, and like you just said, see how people might fail, but we can't be policing on failings, can we, John?
Difficult one, isn't it? You've got to get that, so you've got to try and gauge,
you know,
between the person you're engaging with, what they're there for, their intentions. I get what you're saying. I mean, film all you like, isn't it? You know,
it's not a crime, is it?
You're going to send a drone up, aren't you? But it's difficult, isn't it? Because a policeman's job is to establish what your intentions are. You might not want to tell us.
So,
to sort of protect the building, protect the integrity of the police, so, if there's any sensitive information or things around there.
Yeah, and I get you.
You know why you're here.
I get you. But see how I walked around the corner there and I seen you two, and like you shocked me and I walked back, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so straight away, let's be fair, let's look at that realistically. That could have arose your suspicion.
Yeah.
But that on its own, John, doesn't warrant you using any legislation. So what I'm saying basically is, suspicion isn't a crime in itself, and it doesn't give you the grounds to go ahead and do a section 43 or section 1 appears or whatever.
It builds suspicion can build part, but not all.
There's the magic word, part, John, isn't it? Part.
But now we've had a conversation.
And again, so say I walk around there, I've seen you two stood there, and I was shocked, and I've walked back, so it's a rose your suspicion.
Yeah, of course.
And then you come and engage me in conversation, and I say, yeah, I'm not being cheeky or I'm not being disrespectful, but I don't wish to engage with you. Then does that then give you the grounds to? It doesn't.
It doesn't. It depends what sort of where your suspicions are, what sort of building it is, what's in the building. If it's a particularly sensitive police building, it may build more suspicion. It may not.
But I'd say if it was that kind of building, it'd be more fenced off, and we wouldn't have access, would we? So in this circumstances, at this police station, them circumstances I'm giving you an example of, I don't think that warrants any kind of legislation.
No, it's difficult. You can see the fine line where things may be crossed or suspicions may be raised a little bit more, but difficult at the same time to get that balance.
And then what happens is a lot of people see these videos, and then it widens that gap. Unfortunately, it widens that gap and every time someone like me, John, like today, I cannot fault you the way you've stood. You've been cordial, you know, we're having a decent conversation, and you know, at the end of the day, mate, so me and you right here right now, I'd help and build that bridge. But if I've come and you were being like, say, a tyrant, you know, so what I'm saying,
know each other, do we?
no, so basically what I'm saying is, every time someone like me turns up at a place of like this,
I mean,
you've got the perfect opportunity there, haven't you, to build that bridge, haven't you? Like you were doing with me.
And that action you did there, where you came around and quickly went away, that may be a I don't know you, so take this with a pinch of salt as well. That may be a tactic that you use to goad somebody into approaching you, being less.
Is that what you thought?
Well, no.
Well, you didn't approach me, did you?
Now,
right. Okay.
But
so
as a tool to try and get a reaction from police, a bad.
But I don't need a reaction because I can just come and I can engage you and I can engage you like a driver.
But some people may do that. I'm not saying you.
No, I know.
You guys are doing that,
I know.
Others, less scrupulous people
I get you.
may want to rise from the police and may want that reaction, and
Right.
then you're on YouTube, and then you look like a fool, don't you?
Yeah, and so
The police
yeah,
look like-
so yeah. So what I'm saying to you, right, is I can stand here and I can converse with you quite
Yeah,
nicely.
of course.
But say I've come round and I've engaged with you,
Yeah.
and you were up there,
Oh yeah.
right, and I can go up there as well.
Of
So
course.
basically, is the way I get treated is the way so the way I get met is the way I'm gonna
Treat the
communicate
next
with you
person.
back.
Yeah,
Do
of
you know what I mean?
course.
And I
Yeah.
suppose
But
if I come
that's
round
with
and done,
everyone though, isn't
that's
it?
what I was just gonna say. There, if I come round and done that with you, John,
Yeah.
and I was goading you and this and that, it's gonna get you back up, isn't it?
Well, it is, of course.
You
That's
know.
with everyone, and we can't be like that. I think the longer you're in the job,
Sorry,
the more you
excuse me.
realise.
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
you can't
listen,
be like that all of the
listen.
time.
At the end of the day, John, listen. There's no getting away from the fact that we need a police. We need a police force, don't we?
Of course.
What kind of world would we be living in if we didn't have a police force? But what we need is we need people who's willing to stand, engage with the public,
Yeah.
build that bridge with the public and the police.
Yeah.
And what we don't need is tyrants. And unfortunately, a couple of days ago, there was a number of tyrants that came out of.
I mean, I can't.
the-
You call them tyrants. I can't.
Well, that's what-
I
that's-
wasn't here. I can't.
The video I
comment.
watched, I know, and I'm not asking you for the comment,
no,
and I
no.
never would ask you for the comment because I know what you're going to say. You weren't there, you didn't see. So how can you comment? Well, basically, the video I see, and a couple of good thousand more have seen,
Right.
and the comments on that video,
Oh, okay.
it's all got the same senses, you know, tyrants, and it's a shame really, because it spoils it for the likes of you. So when you've got your uniform on, and I go, just come out of that building, there's one of them tyrants, like what we say. Do you get what I'm?
Yeah,
do you know,
I
we're
can
only human, and that's what happens, doesn't it? You know, but yeah.
Man, I've got to shoot in because I am genuinely.
So we can't get a tour of a police. Even what about
You
a
can-
demonstration of a police car? Like put some blue flashing lights on for us. Take you 2
I
minutes.
can't at the minute.
Right.
I've got access to those vehicles. To be fair.
Right.
If you want a tour, I can. Have you got an email address or something like that? Or do you use like an email address?
No.
I would suggest, not here because I don't think there's a front office that's 24/7.
Right.
But Romford May, if you go in there,
How far's Romford
that's-
on the bus?
main roads. I don't know whether you know the area. Main road is probably on the bus 20-minute ride from here.
Right.
So it's
Okay.
not that far.
Okay.
Go in there, see if you can speak to someone, and ask for a tour of either that police station or arrange a tour at another police station, any police station. I
Yeah,
guess would do.
any vehicle that don't,
See
because like I say,
see if you can do that, or if
Yeah.
you see one on the street.
like I say, John, that
engage and have a conversation, see
things
if
like
you
that,
find
you
it.
know, just showing us police car, showing us the
People
lights.
may be less likely to show you an unmarked police vehicle.
Well, I get that.
so
Well, I wouldn't really want to see
but
it
then
unmarked
that's
one.
tactics, resource.
Yeah,
to
and
try
I
and
get
catch
that.
the people that
We'd want, wouldn't we? What draws people's attention is the blue flashing
of course,
lights and
yeah.
the bottom bag, and
Yeah,
you
of
know, and it helps build that bridge, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
of
You
course
know,
it does.
things like that. We're, you know, we're police officers. We are human too,
Of course.
like yourselves. You
Yeah.
know, and we're willing to engage with the public because let's have it right. And I don't mean no disrespect, but you serve us.
Well,
We're police by
exactly that.
consent, aren't we?
Well, this is it. And
You
this
know,
is what we strive to do. We
you
want to
know,
do the best.
but,
a lot of people in the job want to do
how
the
long
best.
have you got left in the job?
4.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's hope some more people come up along your way, John.
Well, hopefully so. Nice
You
to
know,
have met you.
and should we fist
Oh,
pump
go on.
her?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, because of the old.
Listen, John, always
You
a
take
pleasure.
care of yourself,
Been a
alright?
pleasure. Thanks for the introduction, mate. But listen, just out of curiosity, I know you're saying you didn't see that what happened, but if you do know them officers that did engage in that said, yeah, because we're humans and we talk, don't we?
So will that
Especially
be on
police
YouTube or
officers.
something,
It's
will
on
it?
YouTube, but I can't remember the channel. But listen. You're the police officers, and if he generally thought that this guy who he said you were was a terrorist, I'm sure he's going to inform you. Sorry, maybe if you do hear and they do inform you, maybe tell them that
Okay. Yeah, no, I will do.
he
Yeah,
hasn't
I'll
give
have a
you
look, see if I
guys
can find it and have a look.
them three individuals haven't give you guys
A good name. That's it.
well, yeah, I'm painted you in a good picture, John.
Okay.
But you've done a bit better today, so
Well, that's all right
listen,
then.
thank you very much.
Okay,
Okay,
no
stay
worries.
safe. Okay, thanks, John. Thank you. Yes, guys, that was John. Do we get the drone over? Let's have a look at this gate. It is only a little police station, this. I have looked at the app. We can get the drone up and over. Yeah, I think we might actually. Who knows? I think why not? We could get the drone up. Listen, guys, I'll come back to you. Yeah, guys, I have just checked that. As we heard, John saying that this yellow phone of disconnection may not work. so let's, I know, what I can tell you is the yellow phone of disconnection definitely does not work. So number 1 doesn't work. What about number 2? I shouldn't press number 2 because that's nah actually. But I'd say if number 1's not working, number 2 ain't working. Yes guys, I'll come back to you. Yes guys, so what's brought Turbinator down here to Hornchurch, I have seen this done twice, but however I did see a video the other day by the Gwent auditor. I'll leave the link down there in the description of the video, where basically he's got section 43 there for basically doing exactly the same thing, and I'm going to show you again for doing exactly the same thing I done. But the guy who was in plain clothes, I think it was round about tea time when this happened though. So he's walked up here, he's proceeded to walk up here, he's went to look in the window, so he's went like that. As you can see, that window, you can't really see anything through there. So he's looked through the window, but somebody's seen him look through that window, and then basically saying that he's searching him under section 43 of the Terrorism Act, and he kept mentioning the key code. Now look, I can see that key code there, so just because I can see that key code, what advantage does that give me if I am either looking at it, and it's all publicly accessible as you can see, so what advantage does that give me by either looking at it or videoing it? Disgrace guys, disgrace. But at least John knew how to communicate, and yeah, big up John, you know. But yeah, I'm going to leave the link to the video. Oh, that focus, the black focus there, has actually got paper over the front number plate. I wonder if they've come out and done that, because I've told them I'm going to put a drone up and they don't want us. If I'd have noticed that, I'd have tried to get from behind and see behind, but I wonder how you get into the back of this place. I wonder. I wouldn't mind going having a little walk around the back and seeing. But yeah, so I'll leave the link to his video down there in the description if you haven't seen it. Yes guys, so that's why I'm here today. One of the guys, I haven't really spoken to this guy, but he's in the community and had his rights stamped all over, and if that happens, then I believe all those YouTubers should be out and showing each other support. So guys, let's have a look at the drone footage, and what I'm going to do in the meantime, guys, is I'm going to split, I'm going to bounce, probably catch us all on the rebound. But until then guys, please stay safe and be lucky. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, maybe a thumbs down, who knows guys. And if you are new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel. There's plenty of content coming in the next week or 2 as well. So yes, please guys, subscribe to the channel. There we've got a nice PC there. Probably going to have some donuts at the police station, who knows. But yes, I'm going round this way actually to see if we can see what's round the back of here. And yeah, please subscribe guys, please leave us a comment down below, and on to the next one. I'll catch you at the next one guys. Respect. So this is guys, as we can see, this is Hornchurch. So as we can see, it is a quite a small police station. So let's go and have a look over the back. It won't take as long to do this, I don't think. Oh, they have got a police vehicle in the back actually. Let's have a little zoom in and see what they have got. So yeah, what does that? That's a Vauxhall. They've got an old Focus, about 2009 plate I'd say. They've got a few bikes there that I'm surmising that maybe they are seized for whatever reason. who knows, but let's get it over there a bit, and then we're going to turn it all the way back round. I'm going to go a little bit further back, and then I'm going to go a little bit higher. Yeah, so they have got it, oh, you can see there's a few, I think maybe a few cells in the back as well. Maybe a few cells in the back, so maybe I've had a custody suite here as well. As you can, as we've already seen, there is 3 old cell windows there, so I'd say they've definitely had some kind of small custody suite here. And there I am. Voila! Let's zoom in. And there I am, just stood near the copper topper with my mate Paul C. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is if you are into your music, I am going to leave the link in the description. I am going to leave the link in the description, guys, and if you're into your music, then please go and give our little Paul C or subscribe. Yes, so it is only a small police station, guys, as we can see. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring it back in. I'm going to bring that back in. There's loads of seagulls there flying around it. Let's get it in. Let's make sure we land it on public land. And there you go, guys. That is the drone footage.
Landing.
So yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed the aerial footage there of Hornchurch in the Met. Let's move on to our next one.